Welcome back, everyone, to this edition of Try Hard Trucking with me, Rollcase TV, where I do the best I can with what I've got, which is not a lot of talent, but a whole lot of ghostly presence. Ooh, look at that. You can't get away with any... You know, you do have legs. See? He has legs. People have said, and as far as I can tell, he's even wearing pants. He's got boots and pants. He's got a vest and a woolen shirt, long sleeve. He's prepared. Doesn't have a hat, though. Or does he? Is he wearing a toque? He might be wearing a toque. I don't know. His hair is curly. It's hard to tell. I have to go into the asset files. Let me know if he's wearing a woolen hat. All right. Anyway, where was I? Welcome, folks. 30 seconds of nonsense. So, you know, I get engagement credit if you watch through all that. We are going. Wait. Oh, wait. No, diff lock isn't automatically on because I'm in the wrong vehicle. I want to be in this vehicle. Right. Okay. What I am going to do is take the Rezvani Hercules, and I'm going to come down here and make my way over to that watchtower. But simultaneously, I am going to take the Wrangler across here. So I'm probably going to need to move this and that. Get as far as I can here. So I'll tow them together, then get the Wrangler as far as I can here and do a search so that I can get some of this area, because that will not be covered by the watchtower. So that's how I do things. I got the portable exploration unit on the Wrangler, or prototype exploration unit on the Wrangler. The PEW, the PEU, the pew. This one on the Wrangler. Ooh, there's a gooseneck semi-trailer somewhere here. Do I bother to try to find that? Probably should. That will be within range of that, but I'll still... we'll see. Alright. Gonna take this up to that turnoff together. So, let's... Whoa, that's a little bright, folks. Wow, sorry about that. Don't go to the map when you've got two ghostly vehicles. Excuse me, because instead of making it like blue and purple, it makes them both white. Attach winch. There. And... what direction am I kind of doing left and a right? What side of the road do I think I'm going to need to go on? Probably the right side of the road, so let's attach it to its left. Come on, where is that cursor? This is the one problem with playing this game on console. Alright. Turn on the engine. Don't need to winch it too much closer. Don't want it to hit me. But it is icy, and I do not have snow tires on either of these vehicles, and despite the fact that I put all-wheel drive on the other vehicle, it will not, if I'm towing it. My eyes. Oh, no, see, I looked at chat. I shouldn't have done that. Ah, sneering, look what you did to me. Come on, get over there. I'm on a... Oh, for goodness sakes. Gotta get off of this hill. Sorry, Jeep. Oh, I was staying up there on purpose. don't read chat. That's the lesson. Don't read chat. Actually, going through that is probably a better way of going. Yes, I'm blaming you, Sneering. Oh, clench winch. Although now I'm got those bushes that are indestructible. Alright, just leftovers on. Sorry. You know I'm just messing. I don't know. I might be better off. Except I think that guardrail goes around the corner. So I'm going to use a very common cheat. It's called the photo mode drone. It's not a cheat. It is it's not an exploit. I wouldn't call it an exploit. I would call it a feature, an undocumented feature of the game. That if you want to look farther than the vehicle can look, or higher than the vehicle can look, you just put it in a photo mode. Then you can ease on down the road a little bit. You can't go forever, though. It looks like the guardrail ends there. Although I do have a sign to contend with. Okay. Totally legal. Oh, I'm in. I can't go into reverse when I'm in low gear. A lot of games, first-person driving games especially, have that sort of feature where, you know, you want to be able to take a picture of your ride, so they let you go into photo mode, and so it's a common, call it an exploit. Oh, now I'm going to pay the price for this, right? Oh, good. See, it's muddy now. Now I'm going to pull this up tight. That might help me. Or it might not be pulling it at all. See, that will show me. It's not moving at all. Off the engine. Back up. Leave the engine off. It's a little trick. And done it. And that's not working. I've got the winch too close. I need more slack. I'll just do it the way you're supposed to do it. This is why I have the extended winch. The trailer is so heavy. The Wrangler weighs nothing, but the trailer is so heavy. Turn on engine? Turn on engine. Okay. Come on. Oh, these bushes are so annoying. And I've got another bush up here by the sign. This is how we play SnowRunner, folks. This is what it's like. And the engine is on that rear vehicle, but it's hauling a really heavy trailer, and so it's not, between it and the trailer, it's pulling me back. It's not really pulling its own weight with the trailer. The slope is easing, but I do have this sign now to contend with, and these bushes to contend with. Let's keep the momentum going. Probably put it in auto now, but let's keep the momentum going, because these bushes are unbearable, unbreakable and unbearable. And I don't know about that sign. Some of these road signs are like indestructible too. All right. Now I gotcha. This is pure ice, but it's flat, so I should be okay. Oh, what did I do? Are you stuck on something? Your trailer's stuck on that sign. For goodness sakes. Going at slow speed. Oh, put the all-wheel drive on, that would help. And this trailer is so heavy, I don't even know if I'm going to get it around that sign. This thing climbs rocks really well, but that trailer... You know what, I'm gonna stop winching them together. I don't have that much farther to go. I'll just run this thing up on its own. Arguably, I should have done that in the first place. Oh, good old Alaska that doesn't have breaky ice. Next time I see ice... Yes, in Kola Peninsula, they introduced the breaky, cracky ice. Which, for the Mastodon, is like, whatever. There's been an accident involving Morrison miners, Joe. Working in the mountains. No one was hurt, but the loose rocks have blocked the road. Could you help us with clearing the rubble? Of course I can. Well, you're paying a decent amount for just that. Oh, and I should not have lost my momentum doing that, should I? We're having fun, folks. We're having fun. We're scouting icy roads with mud tires. I do have, that's what I need if I'm going to drive halfway on the snow and halfway on the ice. I need diff lock. You knew that. Is there any, there's nothing. There's 2 meters. One nice thing about the light vehicle is you can use pull down trees in order to winch you if you just pump the winch. You can actually do that with any vehicle, even a big heavy vehicle. It's just that you gotta be really light on the finger. You gotta just barely pump it. Okay. Stop the engine, because I'm gonna stop it here anyway. Activate the trailer. I will probably tow this thing back. I don't think I'm going to get it turned around on its own. Upgrade location discovered. That's why we use this thing. I may not have discovered that had I not... Where's the upgrade location? Oh, upgrade. There. Okay. Okay, that I would have probably eventually discovered, because I'm guessing that there's some task to go up there. We put the upgrades anywhere near roads, so you can't count on just driving down the roads between the watchtowers. I'm getting a little wiggly voice. Let me see if I can fix that. Sorry about that, folks. If you're watching on YouTube, there will be a jump cut in there because I had accidentally tabbed out of the the game, and so a little swirly thing. The stream paused, and I got a little swirly thing. But I will make sure that I cut that out of the video. Hopefully. If I remember. If I don't remember, you'll just get a whole swirly on your screen. And nobody wants a swirly on their screen or anywhere else. Okay. Now, that is done. I can switch back to the Rezvani. I do have the engine off on this, right? Yes. Okay. Switch back to the Rezvani. And go get that watchtower. But the audio is better. I had to change my party chat, but I also had to plug the controller in because I think the battery's getting a little low. And somehow I hit the wrong button, imagine that, and inadvertently tabbed out of the game onto like the home page or something. And guess what? That's oh, that's the cargo thing. That's where I deliver for the bridge. Okay. Yeah, that pauses the stream. And when the Twitch stream pauses, you get a default Twitch. Let's see. Dangerous route. Got word from one of my men about a bridge on one of the regular routes here that's been on its last legs for a while. Hey Joe, could you get us a shipment of planks so we can take a crack at fixing it? Sure, my name is not Joe though, but why everybody keeps calling me Joe? Alright. Everyone was Bob in Michigan, now everyone's Joe. In Alaska, it's going to be Petter? Danya. I think I'll go with Danya. Danya is like a female name, but also men use it. I gotta figure something out before I start offending people by using the wrong name. Wrong name or wrong gender or something. Anyway, we are on our way to the watchtower. All along the watchtower. And once I get to that clearing, I am going to sweep over and grab the trailer. Scouting is fun, but it's not fun enough to create an entire game out of. No offense, Saber, Focus. Good luck. I mean, I wish you well on expeditions. I hope the sales pick up, but I'm not interested. Okay. That's a task, and... Ooh, that's a trailer store and a trailer. Okay. Okay. That I haven't gotten to, but the goose tail trailer is there. Gooseneck semi-trailer. I wonder if that's something I have to deliver, or if that's, I'm not going to put more waypoints, it's right down here. Something I have to discover. I'm thinking this is probably a task I already did. Oh, this looks like it might actually be a trailer I can keep. Because... Yes, new trailer discovered, okay. Just because it had cargo on it, often that's an indication of free cargo here on this trailer. So, the gooseneck trailer is kind of awkward to use. It's actually a good alternative to the ramp flatbed trailer because it's a semi-trailer, and so you can back it up more easily. The problem is that you can't drag it around. If you need to winch it and drag it around, forget it, it's not going to happen. That's the advantage of the trailer. You're back. PC glitched out, had to restart. Lucky it was after my overlay work was done. Oh, that's cool. So you missed my game. My stream glitched out for momentarily. So I'm gonna have to put a jump cut in for YouTube. I accidentally tabbed out of the game. All right, so this is a trailer store. Oh, I was gonna say, but so I can refuel, but I can't refuel in this vehicle, so I better not waste fuel sitting here. Yeah, I used to use this gooseneck trailer. I thought it would be a good way to carry around the Wrangler with its portable prototype exploration unit, its pew pew pew. But I got it caught somewhere and I couldn't winch it out like I could have a flatbed trailer. So even though it's easier to maneuver, being that it's a semi-trailer, it's easier to maneuver than the ramp flatbed. But if you get in a place where you can't maneuver it, you're just stuck. So if you're like between trees or something, like, yeah, okay, I could back it out, pretty efficiently, but if I'm off in the woods somewhere, probably not going to happen. This thing is pretty capable in the mud and snow. Like I've said before, there are more capable scout vehicles, but this one has big advantages. And also it's a paid DLC vehicle, which all of my vehicles are paid DLC vehicles. That's kind of one of my extra rules. I wonder if I should put that in my Let's Play description, on the YouTube description. I probably should put that in the YouTube description. It might actually already be there, I don't know. Okay, that showed me absolutely nothing, but it did show me map, and that's important. Oh, maybe it did show me this. Did it show me this? Or did I already have that from the pew pew pew? It's like right on the edge. I'm surprised that even showed up. Oh, wait, I got that from here. Dangerous route. Upgrade up there. And that seems like it's on the way to this watchtower. Problem is, I've got to clear these rocks. Now, the Rezvani could probably get across the rocks, to be quite honest. Which is tempting. Either way, I do have a bypass, which could definitely get around, but that's a long way around. Oh no, that's actually the way to get up there. Okay, I will just go up there with the Rezvani then. So rather than going to this watchtower next, I'll make my way to this watchtower next. But I am probably going to have to clear that before I pew 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 over here. Although I could potentially come down here and take the bypass as well, but I'm not going to do that with the Rezvani carrying it. If I did that, I would probably either try to do it on my own, or I would drag it with the Zix. So, I want to get that upgrade though. Upgrades are a priority. Clearing roads are a priority. Doing upgrades are a priority. Somewhere on this map, there is an upgrade for a faster gearbox, a high-speed gearbox that I really want. See, this is the kind of thing where the Wrangler actually excels going up rocky paths over the Hercules, but I can do it in the Hercules. The nice thing about the Hercules is it's very unlikely to tip, but so is the Wrangler very unlikely to tip. But let's have some fun, shall we? That looks like it's gonna be a challenge, and I bet there's a contest or something where I have to go up there, or some kind of something where I have to go up there. And yeah, if I get and I have so much fuel, extra fuel with me, I'm not worried at all about fuel. I've got like 3 extra tanks of fuel with me, something like that. So this will be fun. If it wasn't for the snow, I don't know if it's going to be snowy or rocky. I'm guessing, or icy. Rocky ice. Icy rocks. Icy rocks. The best vehicle would be the chains on the Wrangler. But, we'll see what it's like. And I have gotten this Hercules in some amazing places. If you've watched earlier in the Alaska playthrough, I've done ridge running twice for contests. Both times I actually flipped it down the hill, but because it's so bottom heavy, it rolled all the way around 360 and got back on my tires. So I was able to continue the contest. Which is kind of cool. But it's all for the content, folks. It's all for home entertainment. Power through there. Oh, I was hoping to just momentum through there, but Just ease off the accelerator a little, I'll be fine. Tamir starts to get really serious with the mud. So I may actually end up doing some scouting with the Mastodon stripped down, one of the Mastodons stripped down, to be honest. And hauling the Wrangler. But actually, you can kind of avoid the mud, stay off the roads, from what I've seen. Again, I've only seen the very beginnings of the first map in Tamir on my own, but I have watched Let's Plays of people from Tamir. Let's see. My lights on? No. Let's see what this is like. I'm guessing it's going to be rocky, icy, but maybe it's going to be snowy, icy. It's going to be slopey and dangerous, I think. Narrow and dangerous. But I'm not scared. I ain't scared. Oh, it's not bad at all. It's not very icy. It's not very deep snow. Yeah. Oh, this is much easier than it was looked so far. Easier than it would look like it would be from looking at the map. It's snowy, not rocky, it's not slippery, and the snow is not that heavy, so. It's all about technique now, folks. All about technique. Oh, it's rocky. This is not the narrowest of scouts, but I sure would not want to take a Scout 800 over here on this slope. I hate that Scout 800. Passionately hate that Scout 800. As soon as I got it, I immediately recovered it to the garage and sold it. Kept the beginner Chevy. But then, you know, for this Let's Play, I had the Hercules, so I would have sold it anyway. The new season, whatever they're calling it, I don't know, Austria, the Austria season. Is it 14? 14, I think. Whoa. There is, with that release, or just prior to that release, they produced another, paid DLC Rezvani vehicle. It's the DLC. What is it called? This is Hercules. That's like Titan or something, or I don't know what it is. I thought, oh great, that's gonna maybe that will be the one to use because it's gonna have a winch to it. You know, maybe I could, or a hitch. Maybe I can do a scout hitch with it. That's gonna be so awesome. This vehicle with a scout, yeah, no, it still doesn't have a scout hitch. It doesn't have as many options, so it doesn't have the range. It is smaller, so it's not as strong. Yeah, no, the Hercules is a lot better. Tank, that's what it is. The Rezvani tank. Well, I guess a Hercules is stronger than a tank, so there you go. In case you didn't know. I mean, you know, if you know your Greek mythology, you know Hercules is pretty strong, but as far as I know, Homer never wrote any stories about Hercules pulling a tank, so maybe you were sure if it was stronger than a tank. But now you know, Hercules is definitely stronger than a tank if you listen to Lasvani. Why is it saying show my damage instead of get upgrade? Westline, not available for current truck. It must probably not available for any truck I care about. No, it is not. Nope. Oh well. I am 100%. I'm a completionist, so it's now complete. How did I turn the engine on? Oh, I accidentally hit the accelerator. That's all. All right, let's look around. Let's see what to do next. That watchtower is what to do next with this vehicle. Should I just drive it off the cliff? I'm always tempted to do that. We'll just drive it right off the cliff. Well, we got to turn around, which I think I can do up here. Probably not the snowy, icy cliff, but in Michigan, I drove this Ravsvani off of a lot of cliffs, counting on the fact that if it rolls, it'll roll up 360 and I'll be able to get back on my feet. And it, you know, it did, as a matter of fact. Okay. These probably don't need to be so closely placed, but unfamiliar map. I don't know how this road might be obstructed. Oh, is that a fuel carrier semi-trailer? That I can definitely use. Let me find a way to get there on the way to what is likely to be the road to the watchtower, but I'll go that far and no farther. That wasn't really a Minnesota accent. I do live in Minnesota. I did not grow up in Minnesota, but I've been in Minnesota for most of my adult life. Way more than half of my adult life, I'd say. So, yeah. If you detect an accent, it's probably a Minnesota accent. Although, my original accent does come out sometime. You know what? I am going to do this in the daylight, and in fact, I am going to do it in the afternoon. I'm going to even cheat a little bit more to make sure, because 6 a.m. is still pretty dark on this map. I want to make sure that I've got the best view possible. You're going to hear the controller clicking here because I'm leaning forward to see as clearly as possible because I'm an old man. I have bad eyes. I say things like milk, which is a regional thing that's not from Minnesota. I don't talk about where I grew up. That was a whole life ago. And I really dislike where I grew up. And so I don't want to say... If you can't say anything positive, don't say anything at all. So I don't say anything. But I've lived in the inner city or in the suburbs. You know, in a metro area my whole life. So, I am not a country bumpkin, despite what some people have said, just because I know how to use a farming tractor. In this game, I don't know how to use a farming tractor, believe me. But in this game, I have offered advice to Wezel on Wheels. Shout out to him. He's doing a playthrough very similar to mine, except in hard mode, and he's much farther along. But he's trying to drive a tractor in the Glades, do farming. And I've not played Farming Simulator, so I don't know exactly how. I've watched very little of it, so I don't know exactly how much the farming is abstracted compared to that. I'm sure it's very abstracted compared to that. But one thing he's doing is he was trying to work the field, plant and harvest the field like he was mowing his lawn. Like he was using a push mower to mow his lawn, so he was like making really tight turns and going in circles, getting smaller and smaller and smaller concentric circles. And you can't turn those tractors into small areas. So I said, you know, I've never been on the farm. I've never played Farming Simulator, so I am completely ignorant on the subject, but just knowing a little bit of geography, I think you could probably, you know, do better than that by just like cutting the farm in half, you know, going down the middle and then doing the bottom row of the bottom half and then the next row up of the top half and the next row up of the bottom half, etc. So you get a consistent turning radius the whole way. I'm sure there's better ways of doing it. Like I said, I don't know anything, but I know it's cringeworthy to watch someone make smaller and smaller circles around a farming plot and have to back up and jackknife the vehicle because you can't make a tiny turn for the last 2 rows. Fortunately, you don't have to get 100%. You only need to get what's actually the best way of getting there? You don't have to get every last thing. It'll give you 100% credit, even if you don't get every last. Let's actually not go through the thing because that probably will not work well. I'm guessing. Now, though, I don't know which one of those roads. I'll find out when I get here. So I'll just go that far. So anyway, I mentioned that to Wezel. Wezel on Wheels, great guy, YouTube. Search for Wezel on Wheels, WZZLEON, WHEELS. He's got a long-running SnowRunner playthrough going. And as long as I'm giving shout-outs to people, if you are into Sea of Thieves at all, let me give a shout-out here to, and you won't see this on YouTube, but you'll see the name, to Sneering Newt on Twitch. He is doing it Sea of Thieves. He plays a lot of Sea of Thieves. There it is, Sneering Newt 13. And if you're watching on Twitch later, there's a direct link. He's trying to get to affiliate status so that he can provide a better viewer experience, to be quite honest. I'm not trying to make money. But, when I'm on Twitch, I have all ads that I can turn off. But being an affiliate lets me do things like stream in multiple quality videos, so that if you're at the end of the month on your phone and you can't watch a stream at 1080p, you can watch it at the lower resolution. You can't do that unless you're an affiliate. We're moving some of our stock to a new plant, Joe, and could use some help. Our local trucks are on it already, but we could use an extra pair of hands for some of their main items. My hands are glued to the steering wheel, dude. I don't know what hands you're talking about, but I'm not even sure my driver has hands. I guess he does have hands. Whoops, wrong button. I can't actually turn off his hands. I wasn't even thinking about that. You can turn off the hands in first person. But my hands are glued to that wheel. So if you want an extra pair of hands, those are the kind of hands you're gonna need to put up with. Anyway, I take it that has something to do with those oil barrels. What did I just get? What was the task? Moving the stock. Oil barrels times 1, yes. Oil barrels right there. Well, obviously I'm not going to do it. Now, though, I get to see... Oh, I got to make sure I do what I came here to do and get up this fuel carrier trailer. I have 4 gallons left, but I've got lots of fuel with me. This could be an important thing on this map, though. No garage. Especially for this vehicle, because it can't do a trailer hitch. No, I don't want to take it from the small roof rack. What are you... There's a massive fuel carrier here. I want to obviously take it from the fuel carrier. So yeah, I got 43 in the repair supplies. That's like 2 tankfuls there. And another tankful there. And with the excess, another tankful there. So I've got like 4 extra tankfuls of fuel with me. So yeah, I don't need to fill up that often. Anyway. So let's put this where I want it to go, which is to the watchtower, and it looks like it's this way. Thereabouts. I'm coming up on 48 minutes, so last thing I'm going to do is get to this watchtower, I'm pretty sure. Hopefully I can get to the watchtower pretty easily from there. Keep my YouTube episodes between 45 minutes and an hour, but I try to keep them around 50 to 55 minutes. Can't go over an hour, don't want to go under 45 minutes, and can't go over an hour because no one will watch it on YouTube. If it's 1 hour and 1 second long, I'm not going to get as many views if it's 59 minutes and 59 seconds long. Go figure. It's like 1995. I bought the game for $19.95. I only paid $19 for it. It was $19.95. I wouldn't have paid $20 for the game. I bought it for $19.95. I can play that game with my my YouTube. I watch a lot of videos that are an hour or longer. I watch like gameplay videos and let's play videos and some educational videos and stuff like that. I'm a science geek, so. Had a long career in software development. My degree's in, but I initially sought a degree in physics, but did not have the money to continue it. Had to stop and work for a living. So I got my software engineering education, and then use that to get a job. There is the watchtower. Okay. You put that in a terrible spot, didn't you? Just to make it hard on me. I can probably sneak through there, to be quite honest. Oh, is that a task? That's there. I don't think that's a task. I think that's just a loading site. But I'll turn in there. See what they have. In Alaska, it's all going to be permanent stock, so just wooden planks. Well, this may end in tears. But, they would not be the first tears I've cried, so... Nor will they be the last, I'm sure. Actually, I keep hitting the wrong button. That used to be the button. I switched it. Sometimes it is easy to do this in first person. You're driving through trees. Ah, I see that Sneering is streaming right now. I got a message. So anyone who is watching this live, stop watching me and go watch Sneering Newt. Scroll up earlier in chat and you'll see the ID. You can use the viewers and the love because he deserves it. And I will rate him when I'm done. So if you want to go ahead and finish watching the last 10 minutes or something, you can go ahead and do that. I did it again. Okay. See, the problem was this tree and this other thing. What can I hook to here? This vehicle may not be light enough to be able to winch to something temporary, so. Okay, that was easy enough. Yeah, that stump. I took a risk going around that stump, and it worked out okay. This is pretty slow going snow here, but I'll make it. This was the way to go, I think. Let's stop the engine. Oh, I keep forgetting to do the launch observation. How many watchtowers have I done and didn't watch the observation? I love doing this. It's beautiful. I gotta go back to the other watchtower now. That's like 2 other watchtowers I did, right? Maybe just 1. Anyway. Weather conditions, that's a contest. Dangerous route, I already knew. I can see the way to get to the other watchtower. I am going to need to take the Hercules, get across here somewhere to scout up there. But I got a good start on the scouting for sure. Pretty much half the map. Need to get this gray part, get these watchtowers, get this gray part, and then everything will be scouted. So I'm pretty happy with that. That is actually a very, very good place to end it. So I am going to end it here, folks. I will be... Whoops. Oh, sorry. I bumped the mic really badly. I will be rating Sneering. If you're watching on Twitch, stick around. I will be rating Sneering for sure. If you're watching on YouTube, though, that's going to be it for this YouTube episode. The next episode will be out the next weekday at noon, U.S. Central Time, which is 1800 hours, 6 p.m. In the UK, which is midnight in Bangladesh, and 0600 the following day in New Zealand. So there we go, 4 corners of the earth, 4 time zones. You can adjust from there. All right, folks. Ah, yes. Much love to you too, brother. So I'm gonna raid Sneering. I got a message that he's streaming, so I will, for those of you on YouTube though, I will see you in the next episode. I hope you have a great evening, great night, great morning, great afternoon, great whenever until I see you again. And wherever you end up going, on the road or in life, be sure to enjoy the drive. All right, Twitch, stick around, YouTube. Bye-bye.